What's up, guys? Pronto here. Got another Detroit Lions franchise game, this time against the Chiefs. Right off the bat, out of the shotgun, they're going run, and we stuff them in the backfield. Good way to start the game. It's 2nd and 14. They go out of the shotgun to the run again. He actually picks up some positive gain on that run, taking him to 3rd and 6. And then he finds one of his receivers right in the middle of the field, and he brings it up for an 11-yard gain. And right here, they're 2nd and 5. They hand it off. He finds the seam. What's going to happen? Big gain by Jones on that play. I thought he was going to take it the whole way there, but one of our defenders catches up to him. And here, Madden Bosch takes him down for the sack. Averill and Bosch were pressing him pretty hard. And right here, I rip it out of his receiver's hands right as soon as he gets it. So we get it back. They're trying to get in the end zone, but we stopped him right there. Then I find Burleson over the middle for a 12-yard gain, which gives us the first down. 3rd and 7, we're fast-forwarding into. I do a really bad pass because I thought Johnson was going on the streak route, but he actually stutter-stepped it a bit and tried to fool the defender, which kind of ended up costing us and made us punt it away. So then 2nd and 7 for their drive. We're already in the second quarter. Big sack by Delmas, the safety, coming up and making it big. Here, almost jumped the line with Sue and almost get to him again on the sack. And here he gets a key block after Houston tries to pick it off and misses. So they take it in for a touchdown. They got lucky on that one because that was a very key block, and I was surprised they didn't get out of it. And then here I find a wide open Scheffler down the right side of the field. He brings it up for a pretty big gain, 41 yards on that play. And then I got Scheffler going on the corner route again. I bomb it out to him. He reels it in as he gets hit. Good catch by Scheffler. He's producing there on 2 back-to-back possessions. And then I think that was Burleson in the end zone for a touchdown, putting it up 7-7. Here Averill on the blitz gets him. First sack for Averill in this game. And then they're going run again. And it's stripped by Tulik. Sue picks it up. We're in the red zone on the 13-yard line. We're looking to score, make this 14-7 before halftime. So here, I'm waiting around, find Best with a nice acrobatic catch. Just for a little gain. I think that was only about 4 yards. Here on 3rd and 5. I'm looking for Best again, but he ends up not making that play. And then I'm like, hey, I'm going to go for it on 4th and 5. I don't want a field goal. And I actually find Johnson with a crazy catch in coverage. And here, Best wide open on the curl route. And we get the touchdown. So it's good that I went for it on 4th. Because now we're up by 7. And it's going into halftime, and I don't think they're going to score again. But they actually get a pretty good run with Jones there, getting the first down. Here they're going out a shotgun. Castle's dropping back, rushed by Tulik, and he rushes the throw, and it's incomplete by Castle, and it only gets a little toss out. It's pretty much the hit caused it to get out of there. And Averill coming again, pressures Castle, but he actually gets the pass off that time, and then move their way up for another first down, taking a timeout with 18 seconds left on their 43-yard line. Big rush up the gut, and we get the sack there, so it's 2nd and 18. And they're going out of single back formation. I got the defensive back coming off the side, and he gets wrapped up for another sack, and that takes us in to the next half. Here I'm looking for Scheffler, but he gets hit as he's trying to catch. He pulled one in before while he got hit, but he didn't that time. But then I find Burleson on a little short route just to get us that first down. And here I'm going the delay with Best. He pulls it in for a pretty good gain, getting us another first down. We're getting first downs on this drive. I go play action, looking for my receiver across the middle, and it gets bad down by one of their defenders. Too bad on that. And then they go the draw out of the shotgun with the run. But he gets brought down by Sue for a 1-yard loss. And then he goes run again. And he actually finds a big hole. And he starts doing little moves and takes it up for a big, big gain. All the way to the 14-yard line on that rush. And here he's going with an empty backfield. I got the blitz coming to him, even though he's going out of the empty backfield. Bad choice, obviously. Nice diving catch by his receiver to put it up 14-14. And here he gets sacked for a huge loss, and that's too bad. But then I send Scheffler on the streak, and he pulls it in for the first down. Very clutch play there. As you can see, he was producing hard. I think he already has more than 100 yards through the air receiving in this game so far, and we're in the very start of the fourth. And here Burleson gets a nice block from one of his receivers, and he pulls it in for a nice little gain, getting us a first down. I go the draw play, and Best is pushing along one of the linemen with him. So we get in the red zone. As you can see, we're 2 for 2 touchdowns, and I'm looking to go 3 for 3. I find Johnson with an amazing catch through the air, getting contact and everything. Very nice there. And I got sacked here. I had nobody to throw it to. I was just dropping back. I decided to play it safe because it was 4th and goal on the 24-yard line. Now I know I'm not going to make that unless I get really lucky. So I just go with the field goal to put us up 17-14. And hopefully our defense can shut them down. And Averill gets another sack in this game. So that's very good. And it's 2nd and 18. He's going no huddle. And Averill's coming again. And he actually gets to him. But he gets the throw off right before Averill can take him down for another time in this drive. And once again, we're coming with the blitz hard. He actually gets the first down on this play. He gets past one of my defenders that couldn't catch him. He was too fast. Sue almost getting the encroachment again. And he takes up for a pretty big gain. Gets rocked hard, but it's a first down anyways. And they're hurrying it up. They're marching down the field now. 1st and 10. I drop back with Averill. It's deflected, and Averill picks it off with one hand to get us the pick. And they only have one timeout left, but I don't run the clock down because I'm an idiot. And I go with a couple pass plays, and then he takes his final timeout when I run it on 3rd down. And then he guns it down, and guess what? His receiver's wide open. I try to deflect it. It's not happening. So he goes up by 4. And that was the stupidest play I've ever made in pretty much Madden history there. Scheffler reels it in. I'm trying to march down the field because we got to make it happen. I only got one time out left. Find Scheffler again on the corner route, and he drops the ball. That would have been huge if he could have made that catch, but he didn't. Here I bomb it out to Calvin Johnson Jr. He can't get it in. The defender gets a hand on it. And here it's 3rd and 10. Going play action, even though that's not going to fool him at all. And I actually see now one of my receivers was wide open on the sidelines. But I went to Calvin Johnson instead, and he didn't come up with the catch. Going to Calvin Johnson one more time. It's picked off. And that's going to end it for the game, guys. That's too bad. Stupid mistakes. Cause for losses, I guess. Cliff Averill, still player of the game. He produced a lot. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Hopefully it's a win. Peace out.